Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is in Pima County, Arizona. And I was just going back and forth with the county, going through their databases. The county just showed me how to get better information. Some nice guys in the county line. If you guys aren't calling the counties about the properties that you're shopping, I'd highly advise that you do that. Some of these counties, like Pima County's got a lot of information online, and they're really helpful over the phone. Some counties, like, let's not name names, but some are just horrible information, horrible over the phone. So why not go work on ones that are easier, right? It's going to make it a lot easier to go find, figure out, develop property. So if that's one note to take away for today, is just if you're not figuring it out, pick a different county. Here we go. So let's jump into this one. This is Pima County, which is a really easy county to figure rules and regulations out in my opinion. Is just over an acre. It's a little over an acre, 1.05-ish or something. It's basically an acre, right? I'm asking $1,499 for this. I got a bunch of different pictures and cartoons of the property. There's a little street that comes up to it. It's I don't know what you call that shape, kind of a squished square or something. It's been in between two houses. There's utilities. These neighbors figured it out. You can do it too. So here's some street view shots of the area. We'll see if we can get some more street view shots, like a real-time street view. Yeah, roads, power lines. The power line just north of the property. There's a power line down here just south of the property too. So there's power lines on both sides of the property. Interstate 10 is not very far north of here, but there's some hills in the way, so I don't think you're going to hear it. But you're really close to the main road to be able to get in and out of there. It makes it easier to get your supplies delivered. Makes it easier to get to the store, to get to the next dinner party or wherever it is you're going. Bunch of different pictures. This is where we're at. So it's close to Benson, Arizona in one direction, or Tucson, Arizona in the other direction. Tucson's just up the road. It's really close to Tucson, Arizona, so not very far from Tucson. Tucson's just up the freeway here. So you could probably, I know people in Benson commute to Tucson, so this is in between Benson and Tucson, so it'd be even easier. Yeah, I think we just went in a circle on the picture. So my favorite part of my website, ruralvacantland.com, are these interactive maps. And boy, I wish other real estate websites had better maps figuring out where the properties are. I don't know how many times my wife's like, oh, Luke, let's go look at this property. And she pulls it up on, like, insert whatever your favorite website is here. And it's just head scratching, like Zillow. Like, where is it? Zillow's better than a lot of them. But still, and you go out there in person and try to find the property, good luck. RuralVacantLand.com, because I don't like having 500 phone calls giving people directions out in the middle of nowhere for these vacant properties. I mean, I do it. I give them lots of directions. I've never visited the properties. I'm giving them directions, right? I'm giving them directions by looking at my maps. And you can do this too. You can pull them up on your phone, like while you're driving around looking at these different properties. You're looking at mine, you're looking at the neighbors, and you're looking at everything that's for sale, right? Trying to get the best deal. That's what you should be doing. You should be able to find mine the easiest because of these maps. So you can click on them, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. I'm going to blow this up on the screen here, and you can see the neighboring properties. Like, oh, there's the round pen. These guys must have horses. Horse obviousness right here. Yeah, there's the horse. You can see the horse shadow stand there. There's getting some sun. So neighbors got horses, and you see that round pen. It's right across the street. Neighbor's got a power line, yeah, just south of there. It looks like the power line is really on the border of the property, and maybe this whole block should be moved over a little bit. But the power line's going through there. It's might look like it's not right on the street, but it is. There's probably a little setback in here. So these guys are parking in it, so it can't be that official. And then they're driving down the side, so you could just build a driveway, go build out here, fill the whole lot in, have fun with it. But you can play with these maps. You can zoom out. You can see where we're at in the world. Say, oh, there's Interstate 10. You can switch it over to, a political map, and you can see that kind of stuff. Over here is Benson. No, that's Mezcal. Benson's a little further. Loves travel stop. You can get some gas there. Say hi to the truckers on your way to Benson. There's a lot of trucks go through the 10. But if you want to go to Tucson, like Tucson International Airport, it's just right up the road. So if we go back to the listing, we go down, there's a buy it now button. If you click on that, let's see how it's set up on this one. $500. Okay, so you can click it, pay $500. We'll go take it to a title company. We'll do some paperwork, and we'll, you put the money in, I'll put the paperwork in. You got to sign some stuff, and the title company will get it all into your name, and then eventually they'll ship the money to you and tell you to go have fun with the land. So that's one way to do it, or I could probably do it on a credit card and things too if you want. APN number, size. Okay, here's the GPS coordinate. So if we click on that in our phone, it'll give us driving directions to the property. If we click on it in the computer like we're doing here, it'll bring it up in Google Maps. And when we're in Google Maps, we hold down the control button. We can see it in 3D. We can make sure it's not like rolling off a cliff or something. We go over there and look at some cliffside land. Boy, that'd be frustrating, right? So there's a bit of a hill here, and you're down the hill, which is good to have a hill between here and the road because you don't want to hear the road. So the road's going to skip off that hill, and the noise is probably going to go over it. Maybe depending on which way the wind's coming from and stuff, you might still hear that road, but I don't think you're going to hear that road from there. I mean, these people are hanging out in this area, but they're not so much built on that side of the road. They're built on that side of the hill. They're building on this side of the hill, probably because there's a lot less road noise. Yeah, it's not like cliff or swamp or, down here is where you got to worry about the water. Up here you probably get some view. So if it was down there, I wouldn't be presenting this one to you, right? It's got to pass the due diligence. So utilities, and this one is ready to go build on it. You know what makes it easier? So I was looking up, well, before I get there, let's see Tucson International Airport. Wonder what the international is. Maybe they fly to Mexico or something. Ooh, there's traffic going on. 35 miles. So from here to Tucson Airport is 35 miles. It's saying 46 minutes with traffic. So there's a construction thing going on. They're saying you could drive around it, but it'd be, just take you an extra 10 minutes to drive around it and an extra 7 or 8 miles to drive around it. But you could drive around it if you want. Google's giving you the option. And then you're in Tucson. That's not that bad. 35 miles to Tucson. You got all kinds of supplies. Big city without living in the big city. Right up the road. Okay, so I wanted to show you the county stuff because I'm excited about this. I mean, you guys probably get bored and your eyes glass over, but when I'm researching land, some of the most important stuff about land is what you can do on the land, what you can and what you can't do. And people ask me questions all day long about what they can and can't do on the land. And that's what makes dealing land really hard, is answering those questions, because I'm not really in a position to answer those questions. I'm not a legal, I don't have the legal background to put my name on the line and say, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, and here you go. But I'm learning, I learn more and more along the way. So this county, Pima County, has a pretty cool GIS system, Geographical Information System. And so if you Google Pima County GIS, eventually you'll get to this map. And it's got a search box up here. It's just barely on the screen, up in the upper right-hand corner. You put the APN number in there, and it comes up with the property. On the website, the APN number that they're looking for is just below the price. You can see it highlighted there because I was cutting and pasting it. I was copying it. It's an ID number, or it's called an APN number, assessor parcel number. So that's like the social security number for each one of these properties, right? So when you're researching properties, you're going to run into that a lot. Okay, so let's go back to the website. So I put that number in there, and they pulled up the lot, and it's got this corny looking view. And I found a layer down here. It says layers. You can add layers on. You can do zoning, and it comes up as RH. And so I went over here, and SH. I got the SH to come in, and then I went in and it's called Suburban Homestead Zone. And so I started pulling it up, and you can build duplexes here. You could build a multifamily, 2 homes, or you could put 2 trailers or 2 manufactured homes or mobile homes, provided no more than 2 trailers or manufactured mobile homes be placed on any one lot. So you can do 2 per lot. You can do 2 mobile homes, or 2, you could do a duplex, or you could do 2 trailers. You could do 1 or 1. There's a lot of room to go work on this property. So take a look at this one. I'm asking $14,999. It's 35 miles from Tucson, and you could put 2 trailers or 2 mobile homes or you could put a duplex property on there. Yeah, so there we go. So another one, Pima County. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com, bringing you some more easy, cheap land. If you got questions about this one, put them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them as best I can, or call, email, however you want to do it. Hope to talk to you soon. Hope this one's right for you. Thanks. Bye.